Foot position. Start by putting your front foot in the exact center of the board, hanging your heel off, so that only your toes and the very front of your foot are on the board. You also want to angle your front foot so that your toes are pointing at the front wheel on the opposite side of the board. Put your back foot on the center of the tail of the board and move it back slightly so that the front of your shoe on both feet line up. This position is kind of awkward at first because your weight is mostly all on one side of the board. Having your weight in this back corner of the board is also going to help you get the pressure you need to scoop the board under you. The hard flip can be broken down into 3 parts: the pop and throw, the flick, and hang time and landing. The pop, throw, and pre-flick. The pop of this trick is very unique. You're going to pop the board straight down and follow through with your back foot while jumping. This pop really feels nothing like any other trick, so I recommend what I call throwing the trick before actually trying to get it to flip under you. What I mean by this is you're going to pop and follow through with your back foot while jumping almost backwards, letting the board go in front of you. This will let you get a feel for how you have to pop the board without having to worry about the board credit carding you. If you're starting with your weight on the back corner, then getting the board to pop vertically should happen pretty naturally. Don't worry about trying to stay over the board until you're able to throw the trick, but you do want to jump every time. The flick. After you're getting the board to pop vertically when you're throwing it, you can add in the flick. The timing and direction of the flick of the hard flip is the most important part of this trick. When you pop the trick, you want to pull your front foot straight up as the board goes vertical and then flick the kick flip as the nose of the board is pointed at the sky. If you are just starting to learn this trick, keep throwing it out and figuring out where to flick the board to finish the rotation of the hard flip. You really want to be able to form the full hard flip every time before trying to stay over it. Hang time and landing. Once you are getting the hard flip to form every time, then you can start staying over the board while it flips. I recommend easing into this by putting just your front foot on the board first. This will help you understand how to pull your front foot out of the way while the board flips, and also show you how to catch the board. A trick that I use a lot when I'm doing hard flips is to lock my shoulders over the bolts the entire time I'm doing the trick. A lot of times when you're doing hard flips, you have to catch the board and guide it the rest of the way to finish the rotation. Keeping your shoulders square with where you want the board to go makes it a lot easier to pull your front foot back to catch the board and bring it around after it flips under you. You can practice all of this while landing with just your front foot. After you get to the point where you can throw the hard flip every try and land with your front foot, then you should be able to commit to jumping over it.